We are so back. Barcelona beat the best team in Asia, Vessel Kobe, and snapped their 9-game win streak. Everyone from the first team played except for Marc Bernal. Rooney Bargi is that guy. An amazing goal. He didn't put a foot wrong this game. And how beautiful is this picture? Joan Garcia, #1 goalkeeper. Overall, I'm just happy to see Barcelona playing again. It has been way too long. It doesn't look like Yamal's partying has had an effect on his playstyle. He looked sharp as ever. Pedri was the best player in that first half for me. Yamal is still as sharp as ever. I mean, for the first preseason friendly game, and I would say this is an absolute positive game. We beat Vessel Kobe. We had some fun. I mean, I'm just happy to see Barcelona playing again, man. It has been way too long. I mean, only Barcelona would have me waking up at 5 in the morning to watch this game. Only Barcelona. I'm going to make a separate video on Joffrey Torrens, but we didn't need to sign a fullback because we have him. He's 6 foot, big frame, seems to be pretty quick. I don't know how he is obviously offensively, but he seems to be pretty good defensively. My biggest concern with Yamal is he's going to grow too tall and lose his quickness, his pace, and his skill moves. We saw today against Vessel Kobe, he did not have a good dribble tonight. He went for 0 out of 6 on successful dribbles, and that could be chalked up to him growing 10 centimeters over the summer and him not really being used to his taller body yet. He didn't play bad, but his average performances are literally like dribbling around everyone and then scoring a banger. So he did have a below average performance today. And the complete opposite of that is the best midfielder in the world, Pedri. In the first half against Vessel Kobe, he's only 22 years old, by the way. He was the best player. 100% successful long balls, 100% ground duels won, 100% successful take-ons, 100% tackles won, 8 passes into the final third, 93% pass accuracy. This guy's a baller, and he's only 22. He can do absolutely everything. He can play the 6, he can play the 8, he can play the 10. His best position is the number 8, and we're still doing the double pivot. I think we're still doing the double pivot. When Marc Bernal is back, he will be that true number 6. So it'll be interesting to see if Hansi Flick will switch to that 4-3-3 instead of that 4-2-3-1 with Marc Bernal back. We'll see.
Marcus Rashford made his debut for Barcelona today against Vissel Kobe. It's a pre-season game, and he came on a half-time. Obviously, Hansi Flick changed basically the whole starting 11 in the first half. I mean, it's pre-season. Me personally, no interest in that, blood, if I'm being real. But the only thing exciting about pre-season is when the new signing joins. And yeah, I thought Rashford was good. I thought he was good. You know, overall, obviously when he came, you could see he was trying to impress. Time he got the ball, tried to drive into space and stuff. There were times there was some misplaced passes or he lost the ball. But I mean, for I believe the second goal, which was scored by Rooney, yeah, the new signing, Rashford, was absolutely fantastic. You know, acceleration to get away and then play that right pass to Lewandowski, who then played it to that Rooney kid, and then for a good goal. But yeah, for his overall performance, looked good. I think he's going to settle there, man. I think he knows what his role is in the team, you know, have impact. Whether you start or come off the bench, you know, try and be positive. And with Barca, who dominate the ball and obviously create a lot of chances, he's not going to Barca where teams are thinking he's the threat, which means he's got more license to, you know, a lot of 1v1s where you got like a Yamal where teams might try to double team. But yeah, man, Rashford, I'll say, for his debut, it was a good start. €2 million for this guy. I know there's add-ons to it, so it can go up for way more than that, but €2 million for Rooney. Yeah, I mean, this guy, very impressed. Very, very impressed, man. Deco's cooking with some of these signings, man, that he's making. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, we saw last season where there was so much reliance on the brilliance of Lamine Yamal, who is, by the way, younger than him. And this guy is really young, blood. As you can see, he's wearing Yamal's number from last season. But at least Yamal next year can have a rest. And you know, you've got a player, a young, talented player, who is technically very, very good, that will try and impact. I think when you think adding Rashford and this guy and some of the players that Barcelona's adding, it will give you that squad depth to when, you know, some rotation needs to be made or when some players need to be taken out for rest and stuff like that, man. But yeah, man, very impressed for his debut with Barcelona, and very impressed with that goal. Beautiful goal, man. You understand? I mean, the build-up to it was just amazing anyway. Rashford to Liwa and Liwa to him, and a fantastic finish by him, man. But yeah, man like Rooney, blood.
Marcus Rashford made his Barcelona debut today after coming off the bench where Barcelona won 3-1. But the main question is, what did you all think about Marcus Rashford's Barcelona debut? Was it a good, bad debut? Is it a learning curve? Let me know what you all thought of Marcus Rashford's Barcelona debut today. I think he did his thing. As soon as he came off the bench, he would have got a goal, but he decided to go for a pass that didn't work out. I honestly do think Marcus Rashford had a decent debut, because you have to remember the pressure of wearing that Barcelona jersey and not playing proper football in a long while, just coming on, playing for Barcelona. There's going to be millions watching just strictly alone for just Rashford. It's not just Barcelona fans watching this game. Manchester United fans were definitely watching the game. Rashford fans alone. You had Aston Villa, the ones that fell in love with Rashford. A lot of Marcus Rashford fans alongside the Barcelona on top. But yeah, man, Marcus Rashford's debut for Barcelona. Let me know what you all think. Rate it out of 10. Things you'll love to see. Rashford, new era for Barcelona begins now.
There is no way La Masia have done it again, because I told you guys a few days ago, remember this kid's name, Pedro Fernandez. Well, within just his first few minutes for Barcelona, coming off the bench in pre-season, he has just scored a goal. And I mean, there is a reason why people in the academy rate him so highly, for a reason. Outside of the box, a beautiful finish into the bottom left-hand corner. Just a few minutes with him arriving onto the pitch. Now, if you guys didn't listen to me the first time, hear me out now. This kid is going to be the star from La Masia that breaks into the first team this season. Of course, a few seasons ago, it was Yamal, Kubasi, Fermin, Gavi, Fati. Every season, we have one player from La Masia that makes the step into the first team. This year is going to be this kid. And he came on for Marcus Rashford in the 77th minute, and within what, just 10 minutes, he already scored his first goal for Barcelona. Trust me, this guy is a baller. The best is yet to come. Pedro Fernandez, remember the name, also known as Dro. What is Deco cooking? Because I don't recognize my club anymore, because Barcelona, for the first time ever, have actually made a good sale by selling our bench player in Pau Victor for 12 million euros. I mean, where the hell did this all come from? Because Fabrizio Romano just tweeted out, SC Braga have agreed a deal in principle with Barcelona for Pau Victor. And the biggest part, the best part, 12 million euro fixed fee plus 3 million euros add-on. Barcelona are also negotiating a buyback clause as part of the package. Now listen, of course this is an incredible sale for Barcelona. He was a bench player. He didn't have that much of a role in the first team. But real ones will never forget that performance he had against Real Madrid in the USA pre-season friendly, if you want to call it that. 65 minutes, 2 goals. Oh, you just had to be there. Those 2 goals against Real Madrid in El Clasico basically started Hansi Flick's era of dominance in El Clasico, in the Liga, in Europe. So that's sad to say is best for both the player and the club, him leaving for 12 million euros. Of course, he's going to be getting good game time in Braga, and Barcelona get around 15 million euros from this deal. Deco, you are rocking my world.
Real Madrid are going to win the La Liga because Barcelona have Marcus Rashford and he's not good enough to be playing at the high levels. And that is what you will say if you come from the Lulu land. Yes, Marcus Rashford came on in the second half and was taken off after 30 minutes. But Hansi Flick said it himself and confirmed it that Marcus Rashford does still have an injury he just recovered from. And on top of that, he's not match fit. He hasn't really been training with the Barcelona squad as much as everyone else has in that squad. So they don't want to risk a longer injury. So Hansi Flick said, Marcus Rashford played 30 minutes. We wanted to take cautious, be strict on Rashford's well-being. Get him in, get him out, let him rest. It's a pre-season game at the end of the day. You can do whatever you want, and that's what Hansi Flick is coming out saying. They don't want to risk further injuries with Marcus Rashford. 6.3 rating ain't bad for 30 minutes, you know, and he nearly got a goal. If it, in my opinion, the first touch on the ball, if he didn't pass it, if he just decided to go take it solo, I think he would have got a debut goal. No joke, but that's just me saying it. I'm happy for Rashford.